What's up, everyone? Want to do a quick video on how I make my brush tails for swim baits. This is one, it was a Zimmer 6-inch instigator, but I accidentally cut into the rubber tail, so I needed to replace it. So I figured no better way, let's just throw paintbrush tail on it. They're pretty easy, a little bit time consuming, but you'll need a paintbrush. So I just bought one at a hardware store, open this piece up, and then obviously we're gonna take from the brush itself, but bunch of different colors, bunch of different fibers, so you can pick what you want. Pair of scissors, alligator clamp. You can get them off Amazon for like 20 pack, relatively cheap. You'll need 2 of those and 2 just pieces of cardboard that I cut into little strips. Then, of course, toothpicks, mixing container, and I use DevCon epoxy. I don't know if that's showing up or not, but DevCon epoxy. There's a 5-minute and then there's a longer version. So let me turn this down here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, so what you want to do, get yourself a paintbrush, cut a chunk of it to the size of the tail you want. Okay, so all these fibers obviously are loose, which creates a problem. So that's where the alligator clips and the cardboard come in. So I just lay these fibers on the cardboard, just like that. And then put the other strip of cardboard over top of them. So it doesn't really matter at this point if it's in the shape you want it to be. You're just trying to control the fibers so they don't go everywhere. So kind of do that, and then take it and I clamp one side. Again, just trying to get control of the fibers. So now that you have it here, you have one side that's open, you can kind of work with it a little bit. And I like to move it around. Some of these obviously will fall out, which is fine, as long as you have enough material to work with. But I'll clamp the very tips of each side. And what I'm gonna do is I keep rotating it so that the fibers fall back down. And then the side that you cut from, that's the side that I always use for the gluing. That way these kind of irregular lengths and stuff will stay. But you just want to pinch this side together so it fans out. I don't know how well you can see that, but I'll show you once I'm done. But you're pinching this side to get it to fan out. Whenever you have it in a spot that you like, pinch it again. So now you can see you know what that looks like. And as it's in here, like if you pinch, it'll move a little bit, but the way to get the most movement is to unclip one of the sides. You can make your adjustments. Like if I unclip this side, I can push these in, I can push them down, fan it out more, and then reclamp it. So I'm into a spot where, you know, I kind of like the shape. I think this is gonna be the right size. I'll do some quick trimming on this side. Make sure it's all lined up, re-pinch it, and you're just kind of working with it again to get the right shape that you want. So now that I have it where I want, I'm gonna unclip it and pinch more of the fibers so that it really doesn't move at all. All right, so that's gonna be my brush tail. I have it kind of where I like it. And then this side, I'm going to epoxy. This stuff's just a one-to-one mixture, and I kind of just eyeball it, honestly. I haven't noticed it be too far or too difficult to harden properly, even if I'm slightly off. Mix it. Okay, so now that I have that, I can take it, and all I'm gonna do is put it on the fibers. Again, on that side that we are gonna glue into the bait. All right, that's probably good enough. So as you can see, that is what it looks like, epoxy on one side and on the other, just on that tip. I did it like this with that thin strip so that the epoxy didn't run into the cardboard, because then obviously you're gonna have to deal with it being stuck. And the way that these clamps are, you can kind of just let them dry. You also can turn them just a little bit. I've noticed that makes it stand up a little bit better. Keep the epoxy up, let it dry, and you got yourself some tails. So it's really not that hard. Again, I did this one the other night, so I'm not gonna show you what that tail looks like because it'll be another day or so until it dries fully. But make sure the notch is cut in your glide, and then I take super glue, and in that groove I'll put super glue until it's in the position I like, and then I take that same DevCon and just put it right around the edges here so that the the tail is all locked in. I haven't had any issues. So again, super easy if your glide bait lost its tail or you just want to try a paintbrush tail. It's not that hard and catches fish for me. So good luck out there. It's almost springtime in the north, and hopefully we get out and catch some bass. Have a good one.